Well, Frank, first of all, I mean, last week just seemed extraordinary, out of the blue. I just wonder what it was like after the game, because it's a heck of a long journey back after a result like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best place to be at that point. Obviously, everyone was very, very disappointed because it was just so below our usual standards. Obviously, going into that game, like I felt like we were in good form, like four really good results, and then yeah, so it was just a shock to all of our systems really. Um, and yeah, the journey back was long, and it was, and I just feel for the fans really that had to do that same journey back. At least it was a sunny Saturday, maybe down the seaside, but apart from that, there wasn't much positives to take away from that trip. Um, but yeah, yeah, that's it really. Yeah, it wasn't a fun journey, man.
Yeah, I mean, as horrible a way as it is to learn those lessons, and even though you sort of know them anyway, but sometimes you just have to go through these things. I just wonder whether it was just that lesson of if you're not quite at it in this division, actually it can completely bite you, and you can trip up easily if your focus or whatever isn't absolutely bang on.
I agree. The National League is just so erratic. Like you don't know who. You can't be looking at other results. You don't know who's going to beat who. Anyone can beat anyone in this division on their day. It's just like, yeah, so hectic, and that was the environment Torquay sort of created on the pitch. Like it was chaotic, but it goes in their favour because that's how they want to play, and it's high energy. And personally, I was trying to match it, or if not, go above that. But it was just like as everyone was just not on it. Like it wasn't like no one really shone, to be honest. And yeah, it was a tough game. But yeah, this league, it just shows anyone can beat anyone, and that's what we just got. Although everyone keeps talking about how like our running's good, whatever, but we got to be bang on it every game in order to get these results. They're not just going to pick up themselves. So just got to use that loss as like a wake up call, really, um, and know that that can never happen again. We can never perform like that again. Um, and yeah, it just hopefully get a positive response tomorrow, and yeah, just put it right on the pitch. Really, like that's all we can do now.
It just reminds me a little bit of ahead of the game against Barnet when you sort of needed a result and then you came out and scored six. You needed to produce something at that point, and you did, and you got plenty of goals. And I just wonder whether after what happened last week, you not only need to just get a win, but it's about kind of almost righting that wrong a bit, isn't there? Is there
Yeah.
something in the squad that thinks we need to get out there and really right what happened last weekend?
So I can even tell just from like the training this week, like everybody's really fired up, and the intensity was as high as it's been, if not the highest. So everyone's hungry. So obviously a loss means as well that the players who haven't been playing, they might get a chance now. So it's like everyone was really on it this week. And yeah, so we got to just take that hunger into the game and bring it to Kings Lynn, and rather than match the opposition's energy, sort of make them have to match us if they want to have a chance. We got to take the game to them, and I think at home we have been pretty good. So it's just yeah, it's a good chance to bounce back and yeah, get a good result, and hopefully we'll all forget about Torquay away.
Because it strikes me as a bit of an opportunity you've got, because the running you have is a sort of running, without being disrespectful to those teams, that many of the other teams at the top end would kill for, frankly. And it's an opportunity, isn't it, for you to have a good set of results before going into a playoff campaign at the end, and maybe getting as high up in those playoff places as you can to give yourself the best advantage you can. You've got that opportunity, haven't you? It's about just taking it.
Yeah, but even saying that, obviously Kings Lynn, they're at the different circumstances us, but like they're in good form. They're fighting for their lives. They want to be in this league next year, so they're going to be giving it absolutely everything. So yeah, we've just got to bring the energy, bring the quality, and I'm very confident in us to do that. Um, and yeah, that's all I will say on it really. I just think we just got to take the game to them and hopefully smash them like we did at their place.
Yeah, just on a a general point of view for you. I wonder how you're finding it in that midfield now with Harry Arter having signed and fitting in there, and Matty Palmer as well. I just wonder how you're finding that working.
Yeah, well, definitely it's been obviously up to that game. It's been great. Like I know I got pure confidence in both of them just because of their experience, and they're more than likely going to find the right ball. And I just know I have to bring my game to be on par with them. Do you know what I mean? To be the best midfield trio we can be. If we're all on it, I don't think anyone can match that. So it's just, yeah, they're quality players, and when they're on it, it's a joy to play in. Like when we're on the ball, keeping it, sustaining the attacks, and making forward passes and stuff. It's great. It's really fun to play in that position, especially in the 3-5-2 for me. Like I just feel like in that 8 position, it's ideal. I just got to make the right decisions at the right time, make the right run at the right time, hold my position at times. It's just like it's really been fun, and it's been great learning as well this season. Obviously, I played men's football before, but this is the first season where like I'm not on loan. Like this is my team, and it's just been great to feel like a real part of that team and contribute in a positive way. So, I've really enjoyed it. Not just with them two, playing with Ed, Jim, Cal in there, Ruben. Obviously, like we've got such a structure, and Zach Brunt as well. Kings Lynn. Last time we played them, that second half was great. So it's just we got a great midfield here, and obviously everybody's battling for places, and it's intense in training, and I'm just feel like I've just got to keep pushing and trying to hold that shirt and keep that shirt and not let anyone take that shirt, because yeah, it's so fun on a match day, going and playing in front of the fans here. So yeah.
I'm interested in what you said there, particularly about learning, because you look at the amount of experience that, I mean, Matty Palmer, obviously sort of late 20s, mid to late 20s, and has played a lot of football and at a higher level than Notsar, and Harry Arter obviously having played internationally and at the highest level. In what ways do you take things from those players? Is it kind of on the pitch? Is it on the training ground? What kind of things are you learning from being around players who've got that level of experience?
I just think I think as you get older, you just get more consistent, and I think that's the main thing that I try to aspire to, is just trying to stay on a consistent level. I know I've had great games, and I know I've had some games where I wasn't at my best, and I feel like sometimes I get a bit caught up in that, but it's just about trying to maintain the levels that I've set, and trying to stick to that and rise above that as well. Obviously, you got it's a great help having Michael Doyle as a coach as well, and he's got so much information that I've taken on about arriving in the box, my intensity and defending and sort of just being like a box to box player, and yeah, it's been great learning from him. Obviously because he's been such a big part of Notts County the last few years, so it's and obviously what a great career he's had as well. So yeah, it's been great to learn from him as well.